Hello, beautiful people. Welcome back to our channel. Some days back, there was a subtle warning made by the Fulanis during the Arawa meeting that the communique they made public, and they said, look, they want their grazing route given to them. They have about 400 of it, and they have about 3 million Fulanis that are back home. Nigeria is home, obviously, to them, and they're saying that they want their 400 grazing route given back to them, of which 3 is from the southwest, and they're saying if they don't get it, that the 10 years time, they're not even sure there may likely be anything good or peaceful coexistence in Nigeria, but they will gladly, give up whatever they are doing, in as much as they allow them, peaceful entry into the country and giving them back their grazing right. But as we speak, there is panic in Enugu state, and the communities are getting really scared. But before we go to the news proper to find out what it is that is going on in Enugu, that is causing a lot of fears in the heart of many, especially the indigenes, we like you to subscribe to our channel by clicking on the red subscribe button. Beside it, you will see a bell notification icon. Please go ahead, click on it to get notified as soon as we update our channel on YouTube. Well, there's rising tension in Leke Uno and Ugu communities of Isuzo local government area and neighboring Agu Ekwebe in Nsukka local government area, all in Enugu state, following the activities of Fulani Herdsmen who are building new settlements in the area. So, well, reports has it that hundreds of herdsmen began clustering in the area a few days after herdsmen killed over 30 persons in Isielu local government area of Ebonyi State. My God. Isielu local government area shares boundaries with Isuzo local government area of the same Ebonyi. A resident of Leke told newsmen that the herders have clustered in the community and Ugu after moving out en masse from Isielu following the massacre of the indigenes of the area. Enugu got to be careful. The resident who spoke on the conditions of anonymity said that the soldiers are also supervising the settling up of the settlement. He said, they have thousands of cows in our community, and it will be close to where Peace Mass Transit is building a university. The herdsmen are setting up settlements as we speak and are being protected by the Nigerian soldiers, so we cannot do anything, he said. Another source said the herders also made attempts to move to a neighboring Mbu, Ini Siuzo, and Aguopi in Nsukka, but were resisted by indigenes of the area who chased them away. The source added that they might try again since it was learned that soldiers are now providing security for them. Another resident of Leke said that they had informed the local government council of the large presence of the herders in their community, adding that the council has not done anything about it after sending a team to assess the new settlement. Recall that the clash between farmers and herders in Aneke Adani in Uzo Uwani local government area led to the killing of 6 youths of the area and operatives of the Eastern Security Network ESN. The federal government later deployed soldiers to the area. Too many tensions, I say. I do not know how this is going to play out, but it doesn't speak well. I feel that when it comes to the issue of settlement, we should be tactical about it. Now you're coming into a community. All right, you're coming to a community, and the indigenes are not comfortable with you because of probably antecedents. Okay, we've been hearing issues of how Fulani bandits. Yes, we have some locals who have been living with Nigerians for a while now. These ones have been good, but since Nigerians generally cannot decipher the difference between the good and the bad, and also the ugly, they have decided to reject all, in one sweep. But I feel, personal opinion now, if you want to come into somebody's community, why ask for federal might? Why ask for soldiers to protect you? If the indigenes don't want you, why don't you negotiate first with the governor of the state? All right, okay, we've been having issues of insecurity. Okay, right now, Nigeria is very tensed, really, and you don't blame anyone because of the level of insecurity. Right now, it looks as if Nigerians are technically resorting to self-help simply because of the level of insecurity that has become a norm now in Nigeria. We just hope that Nigeria will be delivered by God. How, we don't know. But at this rate, because of the level of insecurity, and the governor being the chief security officer of that state, he should have been in the know. Now, the headers, or the head of the headers, or whoever that is representing the headsmen that have come in their numbers, should have gone to see the governor of that state. Say, okay, we actually live here, or we want to come into this community. We are peaceful, we want to be registered, just the same way Akeredolu did in Oyo, in Ondo State, where he said, look, if you must come in, you must be duly registered. Let us know those who are foreigners and those who are within us, so that whenever anything happens, we can easily trace out and identify those who have come into our community, if they are strangers or not. Now, but just coming into the community and you using whatever guys, whatever security measures they're using to forcefully find themselves into the community, when the indigenous are not comfortable with you, it doesn't speak well. And honestly, the indigenous will never be comfortable in that community. I feel, as the chief security officer, as the indigenous are complaining, the governor should come and do assessment, on the spot assessment of the situation. You don't just come into people's community and cluster there. How did you get the land? Okay, just enter the community and start building huts. This is another thing, because you need to look at this properly. Are you sure? This is just personal question now. Are you sure that the clan head, the monarch of that state or of that community, have not sold the land prior to their entry? Because the boldness they had to come into that community clearly shows that they didn't just come in casually. Maybe they must have had an interaction before their entry that gave them the boldness to come in and come with their families and come in with their cows to stay. Maybe that land is now theirs. It has been bought by them, so they have the right to stay in that land. So sometimes some of these challenges we're looking at, we should look inwards, look at ourselves, look at our monarchs, our leaders, our traditional rulers. Are they part of the challenges? If they are, find out some of these things before you even get to the level of the governor. Find out from your monarch how far the first chief security officer of that community first, that they can now begin to have the line of authority so that they can protect their people. Well, we're going to wrap it up. I don't know how this will turn out. I just hope we're not seeing another Ebonyi in the making in this community. Let's meet in that comment section, please. Not forgetting, of course, the antecedent over what they usually do when it comes to the issue of insecurity. Don't also forget that where they're coming from, that's Ebonyi State, they actually left signs and symptoms of a bad neighborhood, permit me to use that word. And now they're pushing it down now to Enugu. Whether you like it or yes, being that they have seen an antecedent from the neighboring state, no right-thinking citizen will be very comfortable with that amount of persons being killed. 30, and up till now, investigations are still ongoing. Is what is actually what getting scared of. Let's put in the comment section, okay? Let's interact fully. What to take.